Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Now I want to just show you the project I've been working on while creating a Udemy course. And this Udemy course, the link is in the description below, and if you subscribe to it within 5 days from now, you are going to get it at $5. I mean $9. Okay, so let me just take you through the project. And the first thing, before anybody logs in, this is the interface, and this content comes from the database. And you can now start with this. At the top we have the advertise section. This section here we have advertise, about, events, and write for us. So advertise is where maybe somebody wants to advertise out on the site. So whatever they will do is they have to click on advertise, and what happens is that they have to log in first. They have to be authenticated first to access the advertise route. Then they can also request to be writers on that site, or whatever news agency. And what happens is that they also have to log in first. And then so this is the logo. This is the logo, and this logo can be changed from the admin panel. And we have the home page and contact page. These two are not dynamic, but these that you are seeing here, for example, the Al Jazeera, politics, global news, and sports, these are dynamic content. They are coming from the database, so they are the news categories or the post categories. So if somebody, for example, clicks on Al Jazeera, you find that it opens that news category, and then you have the news that are in that category. You have the latest news and the trending. So the same happens when somebody clicks on specific category highlighted here. For example, when somebody clicks on politics, it opens that category here, and then you have the latest news in that category, and then you have the news list there, then the trending. So the trending news are the ones that are viewed more than others. All right, that is it. And then at the bottom, of course, we looked at that. And then, of course, you have login and sign up buttons here, which will lead you to either sign up page. This is the sign up page, and this is the login page. And then you have these social media links. All of these, they can be added from admin panel, as we will see later. Okay, so below this navbar, we have the breaking news section. So this is the latest breaking news, and if you click on the breaking news, it's going to appear here. So every time admin or a breaking news is added from the admin panel, it is going to appear here. The latest one, it is going to appear here. Okay, so now if we look at the session here, we find that the latest news is going to appear here. We have the news title here, and then we have the category, and then on the right side here we have the latest news, and each one opens that specific news item. Okay, and then we have the latest news, and then after that, here we looked at it. On the left side you have the list of categories, and then on the right side you have these specific news. Okay, these are the latest news. Now all the news items that appear here, they will be paginated, and then under that section you have the video section. So these are the video news, or the videos that somebody posts, or the admin or the writer posts from the admin panel dashboard. And those news are going to appear here, and the latest videos are going to appear on this side. Okay, and then after that we have the footer section, and the footer section you have the description of the site, and this one is also changed from the admin panel. It's edited from admin panel. So when you change the site name and the logo, all of them, when you change from admin side, they are going to appear in the front end. And here we have the latest post and the categories. As you can see, the category and the post count per category. So for example, politics, you have to, then these ones, they don't have any news item. And we can prove, if we click on any of them, you find that there are no news item there. Okay, so after going through the general overview of the site before somebody logs in, you can now look at the three parties. So we have the normal user, and then we have the writer, and then the admin. So these are the three roles. We have the normal user, writer, and admin. So the writer, and when somebody sends their advertise request on, the writer become writer request here, they are going to be approved by admin, and after they have been approved by admin from the backend, they are going to have access to admin dashboard, but they are not going to have the general permission or the administration of the site. There are things that they're not going to see, and their permission they don't have. So for example, let's see how you can, how it works. So for example, now somebody wants to be a writer on this site, they will click here, and then since that is a protected route, they need somebody to be logged in, so they have to log in if they have account, otherwise they have to sign up first. So let's say they have account and they sign in. So after signing in, you find that what happened is this dashboard appears here. Now this is a writer. This dashboard button appears here, and it was not there before. And the normal user cannot see this button here. And if the normal user tries to access the admin dashboard, they cannot. We have a middleware that checks if somebody is the normal user, writer, or admin, for them to let them access the admin button and admin dashboard. So for example, they enter their form there and hit on that button, and you see request saved successfully. We will call you. So let's say again they want to send another request. So they have sent the first one, and again they want to send the second request. So you see they cannot send another request once they have sent the first one. Okay, you see this error here. Okay, and then after that, let's now access since they are writer, let's say they have that writer privileges, and now they have, of course, so let's say they try to access the dashboard, and they are right, of course. So I chose somebody who's a writer. So you see they can only see these two items. They can see the news and then the video posts. Now the news that they are going to get access to are not the news that were posted by everybody. No, they can only access the news that they themselves posted. So for example, this one has not posted anything, but they can post news. Okay, they can post news here, and after posting they'll have edit permission on the specific news items that they posted. And then you have the video news. So the video news, they require somebody to post a video title, and then the video category, select from the general categories, and then the video link, and then the image or the thumbnail of that video. And what is going to happen, that video is going to appear in the video section that we looked at, the video section on the home page of the application, this section here. All right, so that is the writer. But then there's something that I want you to note. For example, look at here. They can able to see the general site statistics. They can see that we have 4 categories, we have 3 posts, users, but there's nothing they can do. They don't have any rights to edit this content or to access this content. these rights only admins can access. They can see the latest post, they can see the latest users, but they cannot do any other thing. They cannot delete, they cannot view, they cannot edit. So that is the the writer. So let's just go back and log in as admin now. So we looked at the normal user, and we've now looked at the writer, and we want to look at the normal user. So I mean the admin. So if we click on login button and then we log in as admin, you see we also have access to this button, and we can click on it so that you can access admin panel. Now you can see we have totally different views. The writer and admin, they have totally different views. For example, you see the admin has access to the settings, has access to categories, add and can create and can view the categories and edit them. Access to news, has access to video posts, has access to events, can create event and can see the users, can edit the user, can see the users and do operation on the users. Okay, and you see the dashboard is totally different. You have this button that when the admin clicks, it takes the admin to that section. For example, if we click on categories, it takes us to categories. And the same happens with the post, user registration, will take us to users, and writers, all this information. So if we start by site administration, we talked, if we go to the first, if we go to the home page, you find that the first thing is this, and you can change this logo from admin panel. So when you are on admin, if you go to the general settings, you can just choose logo. Then I can just take any photo. So I can just take any photo here, any image, and then I can update. And you see settings updated successfully. And the logo appears here. You see, this is a totally different logo. And if you go back and refresh, you find that the logo has changed to this. Okay, the logo has changed to this. Okay, so that is the logo, and let me just change it back to the logo that was there initially. Alright, that is it. And after doing that, if we refresh, you find the logo has gone back to the way it was. And the same applies to this section here. You can change this. If we go here and then we just want to change, add any text there, and you can update. And if you have Facebook link, you can add here, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. You just enter the links here and they're going to appear on the front end. So if you just update that, you see the settings updated. And if we go back here, just look at this now. And now if we refresh, you see it has been updated here. And the same happens with this and this, and the site news, the site name. Right now it's saying Africa News, and you see that even at the title is Africa News, but now we can change maybe to something like Kenyan News. If we update that and go back and refresh, you'll find that the title changes, and here it changes to that. Okay, so that is the general settings. And then you have category. Of course, I talked about you can view the categories, you can edit, and you can delete categories. Okay, you can delete a specific category. For example, sports, you can delete and delete it successfully, and you can see we have now these three. And the same, let's say now you want to create event, you also follow the same procedure. Where are events appearing on the front end? If you go to the front end, you find that you have events here, and any event you add is going to appear here. And the events are added from admin panel here. Here is how we add events, and after adding, you can edit, you can delete. And then you can look at the users now. So the news posts are same. Maybe you can just have a view of how to post news. So we have the title, and then you have special news. So the special news are the kind of news that the user cannot view unless they are logged in. And then you have, is the news breaking, or that is breaking news? It is yes. And then you can select the categories, and then you can choose the cover image, and then the short description and the long description. And you see we are using CK editor here, and on the CK editor you can upload image. We have the image upload functionality here. Okay, that is the posts, the video post the same, and then you can look at my users. So users, you have a list of users. Admin can access this, and we can view user, but admin cannot update the user's information. We didn't want it to work like that. So the admin can view but cannot edit. But then if that profile belongs to that specific user, so let's say that I'm logged in as this user here. If I try to click on that button, you see I can upload the profile photo, and then I can update these details. Okay, for example, I can change the phone number to something like that, and I can update even the password. So for example, I do something like that and then update. You see updated successfully, and the password has also been updated, and then you see the number has also been updated. And you can also update this image. So you just go to choose image, and then you can probably select this, and you can click on update photo, and you see for image update successfully, and you see it changed here. So that is how the user section works. And then you can look at the writer request. So when somebody sends a writer request the way we send from the front end of the site or client side, admin is going to get those requests here, and admin can either approve that request or can delete that request. And when somebody is a user, admin can ban. So for example, this person is a user, and we try to log in, so let me ban him. And now if we go back and refresh and log out, there is an issue somewhere. There is an issue somewhere, we'll look at that. But then if we log out, if we log in, and let's just log in as that user. Let's log in as that. And you see now we don't have the dashboard here. We don't have the admin dashboard here or dashboard button here. And then just normal user. And let's try to access admin panel just by typing admin and then home. And you see they are thrown back with an error, you are not authorized to access this page. Okay, so that is the writers section. and then we have advertising request section. So under advertising request, the admin has access to the okay, there's a problem with that. The reason is that I logged in with a new user. I logged in as a new user, and you see we cannot access admin panel because the user has no permission unless we log in with with another account which has admin permissions. So basically that is how the application works, and as you can see there are a lot of things that we cover in that course. So in case you are interested, you can just check the link in the description below and access the course on Udemy. Thank you so much.